How you doing, everybody? Welcome to another great day of coffee moments.
Hi, friends and neighbors. It's Mike and Jay Glenda, and we are happy that you're here for coffee moments. Hope you have your favorite beverage with you. And
So, I was thinking is of what to talk about, and I was thinking pet peeves. And pet peeves not.
is this going to be a series?
Not necessarily. I mean, it could be between us, but like your personal pet peeves that you may have.
Okay.
May be driving during the day, may be out walking, or maybe
Okay,
people in the neighborhood.
Let's
But,
go. This is
all
going
right,
to be a fun
well,
This is going to be a fun
let's start
one.
with not knowing your food order. How many times you go into somewhere like a fast food restaurant that you've been going to probably since you were 6, and you see someone go up to the counter and they're, come on, McDonald's. You know the menu left to right to left. It's the same menu that you've had forever, and you should be able to. You pulled in a parking lot. You probably knew what you wanted pulling into the parking lot if you're going to McDonald's or whatever fast food there might be. So not knowing your food order, and then it's like dragging
Okay,
things
so
out.
it drives people, the people standing behind you hate that.
Oh yeah, me. Come on.
The other thing is that they might just be running out for lunch if they're on their like work hour, and they're like they really only have so much time. So if you're standing at the counter for a while, that's annoying.
But then it's you're going to whatever restaurant that's maybe is in your neighborhood. Okay, well you know what's
on the menu,
what they have.
Okay,
and then so but it again. Time-wise, it just gets crazy.
Okay, so what's the next one?
Next one, how about overcomplicated check splitting?
Oh, he hates this one. I can tell you this. Drives him nuts. Go ahead.
I can remember going down to Florida to see my mom and dad, and we would all go out to dinner, and my aunt and uncle and all that would go with us, and so they would start to check splitting or dissecting the check. And did you get
and they're
this?
all relatives,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, did you get this? Okay, this is, and it's like, holy heck, come on, just pay the bill. It's like, but they would do is go through it, and they would dissect it, and then they would call the waitress over and ask a couple questions on it. I says, oh man, it would drive me crazy, and I understand it because people have tried to justify it and say, well, because there's tax, and it's like.
Well, I think that if somebody orders like chicken and somebody else orders like a Delmonico 20-ounce Delmonico steak, I could maybe think about that. But if it's family, does it matter? It's family.
Usually,
so I think if it's family or very good friends,
the checks were all close to
the same.
But they would every time that we would
drove
go
them
out.
nuts. Okay, yeah, that's a good one. No, that's a good one.
So again, that was. How about if you were at work or you reply to all? It's like, why? Why did you reply to all? And then we would always, when I was working, we would have someone to do it, and we were nationwide. And they would reply to all to something, and then they would send it, or they send it out to everybody. Yeah. And it's like, why? And then everybody's replying, can you take me off this mailing list?
Yeah, everybody does that.
And then it's like, didn't you know you're part of the problem here?
Well, I have to add to that. So these group text, right? I know my sister can't stand a group text. She always say, please do not include me in a group text. But like when I was working, I worked second shift. So I'd be like really busy, and on my phone would be bing, 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 bing. I have to put it on silent and go catch up on my break that I missed, something that somebody had suggested that like a group of friends would do or something, and then it's like you have to go through and catch back up on the text. But I never wanted to be removed. I just would put it on silent because I wanted to know who was going to go to this event and who wasn't, and were we going to ride together or go separately. So I never wanted to not be included in it. I would just put it on silent and catch it later. Now my sister couldn't stand being put into a group text. I know there's a lot of people that can't. They do not like it. Like, do not add me to a group text. I don't want to deal with all the, everybody chiming in. So I guess that has, you could think of that both ways, but it's not my pet peeve, but I know it can be somebody's pet peeve. So that's what you said.
Here's another one, and this applies to some people.
Oh, okay. Go for it.
Speakerphone. I can't stand it. I can't stand, I didn't like it when I was at work that someone put on a speaker and it's like, there's maybe 5 or 6 other people there. And it's like, do I really want to hear what you're all talking about?
Or like on a plane, somebody's on the plane and they're like so loud and you don't really want to hear what they're talking about. You have no choice.
Yeah, that's plain. But this is
I know
talking.
what you're saying.
But I'm saying speakerphone.
Okay.
Speakerphone. Because someone has a Apple one and they haven't upgraded their phone forever.
So let me defend myself
here. Then they say, well, I can't hear it. I got to go on speakerphone. And it's like, we'll go to another room.
Okay, so wait.
Again, speakerphone.
Okay, speakerphone. Let me defend myself. I have a very old phone, right? And sometimes
it's very hard to upgrade.
And sometimes it doesn't always work. So if I want to hear anybody's saying anything, my phone is so old that I have to put it on speakerphone because I can't hear through the microphone or through my phone.
She's had numerous opportunities to upgrade this phone.
Now I have 11 Pro Max. I think they're coming out with the 17 or 18 now. That's what I'm filming on, by the way, 11 Pro Max. So I think, but here's the thing. I don't have a choice. I have to upgrade because lady at the store, the last time I went to check on my plan, showed me you have to because none of your apps are going to work. All of your apps, none of them are going to work after this year if you don't upgrade your phone. So I am going to upgrade my phone. I don't want to, but I'm going to. I have no choice because nothing's going to work if I don't. I have a pet peeve about you.
Go ahead.
I have a gang of pet peeves about you. But the one that drives me insane is, and I think I might even mention it. So, you get the cookies and they have, or the potato chips and they have like the resealable bags, like to keep it fresh till you get to the end of it. Somebody never opens it up right. And so he opens it up on the other end. So now the seal doesn't work. So now the cookies or the bag of chips or whatever it is that had that seal, you can't use the seal because he opens it up on the wrong end like that instead of just like opening it that you can like reseal it. So halfway through the bag, I have to throw a lot of food out because he doesn't open them up right. Another one that drives me absolutely insane. I could be all day, but I'll give you one more. Okay, so the sleeves a pop, right? It has like a little thing on the end that you can do it like it's like a little dispenser if you open up the sleeve a pop right, and then one just rolls down. It's like that's how they build these, like 12-pack sleeve of pops. He opens it up like that. I open up the refrigerator and they all roll out and onto the ground because somebody doesn't take 2 minutes to open it up the way the instructions say.
I've gotten
so those are my pet peeves about him. But yeah, he's gotten a little bit better. A little bit. He doesn't do it all the time. Only does it some of the times now. I know your pet peeve about driving through the traffic, the 5 o'clock traffic.
Yeah, well, you guys...
drives him crazy that people at 5 o'clock, he called like it's rush hour, and he calls it get out of my way hour. Everybody's saying not hi. Everybody driving up and down the road trying to get to and from work, and they're not friendly. Let's just say that.
Well,
and he can't stand it. He said, they're so nasty.
Yeah. But no, I don't do any road rage stuff. But
no, we don't know.
There's professional drivers, the one that are out there all the time, and then there's people that are
like Sunday drivers.
I am now
a Sunday driver,
retiree. And not in a rush to go anywhere. At least I'm still maybe still a little bit of rush since I still have the lawn cutting business. But I think the people going to work in the morning and coming home in the evening, they're professional drivers. They everybody knows how to do in and out, in and out. And
And
you
we're-
always have somebody that screws it up. That
gets in front of you and doesn't get. Oh, you know what? They're going to start giving tickets out. I read if you are going slow in the passing lane. If you're going slow, you need to stay to the
well,
right.
in 95 in Florida, they are doing.
They're
that.
starting to pull you over. You're not allowed to go.
Brevard County.
There's a couple that's catching on that if you are caught going slow in the passing lane, you'll be pulled over and given a ticket.
It's not necessarily slow. It's like you're camped out in the.
Yeah, you're not allowed to do that. Like they're starting to pull
passing
people over with tickets for that. So, do you have any other ones?
No, those are. Of course, I don't have anything. Besides that one that I mentioned about you, but that was.
I had two against you. Yeah. So there you go. One for Mike. Two for me.
You can.
Hey, ladies, what do you have? Who has more pet peeves with their partner, the woman or the man in your house? Which way does it go? We all have them, right?
And what you can mention in the comments that any pet peeves you have.
Any pet peeves that you have. We want to hear what your pet peeves are.
Let me ask you this.
Okay, go for it.
Have you, speaking to the audience out there, ever skipped work or school to go to the opening day at the ball game?
Oh.
And that's because a lot of times they're in the afternoon, and so have you ever skipped work or school to go to opening day?
Or hunting season, the first day of hunting season. How many of you have skipped school or work to go to the first day of hunting season or baseball game? I can say I didn't do either. I'm not a hunter, and I go to a baseball game, but I'm not. It doesn't matter when I go. I usually go like when the weather's nice in the summer when there is no school. But anyways, did you ever skip school to go to? You did?
Yeah.
Why am I not surprised? Let us know if you skipped school back in the day to either go to the first day of hunting season or the first day of the baseball season, or did you have? What are your pet peeves? We want to know. So, anyways, until tomorrow, have a great day. Hope nobody bugs you today, and we will see you tomorrow. Take care. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And we will, I guess, like I said, see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Take care, everybody.
Bye.